So real quick, I'm making this video on Veterans Day and salute to all those who serve. Appreciate you guys. It means a lot for the service that you give to our country. My dad is an Army veteran. My brother's a Marine veteran. Bunch of friends, family who are all veterans. So salute to you guys. I appreciate it. So today is Monday. Like I said again, it is Veterans Day. I'm recording this video during the middle of the football game. But I at least just wanted to, real quick, to talk about the Jordan 14 Black Toes. Now, I'm not going to go too much into this. Shoes are already released, but I wanted to bring out some valid points with this shoe and just kind of just remind everybody of a few things. Now, I did cop these off of JD Sports Finish Line. I was able to get these for like $190 because I had $20 off, and plus I saved some money using Rakuten and some other stuff, so I got money back. So ultimately, I only paid like $190, $192 for these. So that's one reason why I did get these. That $215 price tag, again, is a deterrent. Just like the threes that are coming out. Jordan brand, Nike, y'all need to stop these prices. It's getting too high. It's just too much. Yes, you can choose not to buy, but at the same time too, honestly, these shoes should be like $190. Threes should be $190. The 11s that's coming out, $230, is getting too much. The price tag is just getting too much. But I digress. Back to what I want to just talk about real quick. Now, Jordan 14s, if you thought you were going to get these on sale, or if you're going to wait and be able to cop later, you got to remember a few years ago, when Nike said that they were going to cut back on production of shoes. It's already started, and you got to remember, a lot of these releases, even like 14s, do not get a lot of stock anyway. And plus, Nike already said that they were going to cut back on shoes, and it has already started this year. So going into 2025, a lot of shoes are probably going to get pushed back. A lot of shoes are probably going to get canceled, but they already have. We're already getting a huge release list. But again, remember, a lot of these shoes that are sitting now, some of these shoes are, not going to be like that in 2025. Some of these shoes aren't going to sit because they're not going to have a lot of stock. Some of these shoes will, because the economy still is in a state, but at the same time too, you got to remember Nike's cutting back on a lot of stock. Now, if you don't know by now, I'm Tori AKT with Drip TV. I appreciate you tuning into the channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel if you like sticker content. Go follow me on Instagram for stuff that I don't post here on YouTube. I appreciate it. Thank you again for the level of support. It's just been busy. Had some personal issue stuff going on, so I couldn't really make any videos. Kind of busy, a lot of stuff going on. But back to what I was talking about. Now, the Black Toe 14s. Now, I haven't had this shoe since the original OG release that came out. The 2006 and the 2014 pair, I didn't buy. Now, I did have these, like I said, along with a few other shoes that I had, if you've heard me talk about it before, were stolen from me. So I can't remember everything about this shoe, and I'm gonna just go off a little bit of memory. I haven't really looked at any old pictures of the shoe, but from what I remember, it is close. Okay, and one thing you always gotta remember, everybody, is that retros, they try to get the retros as close as possible to what it is before. It's not going to be exact. There's always going to be something that's wrong. We always complain about there's something wrong with the shoe. Everything's not going to be exact how it was then. You got to remember too, back then, a lot of shoes were made in Taiwan, Korea, and stuff like that. So different factories, different time, different things. Most of the shoes now I think are made in like China. And I think maybe some are still made in Korea, but I can't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but it's a retro. Everything's not going to be the same, but some stuff is going to be close, some stuff is not. Some stuff is going to be way off. Just like everybody complains about the elephant print on the threes. The elephant print on the threes have never been the same. It's not going to always be consistent. Shoes vary from factory to factory, shoe to shoe, left shoe to right shoe. It is what it is. Now, one thing I'll bring up that I do know about this, you guys have seen it, the tongue on these are higher than what I remember on the original. Now, I wish they would have been able to shorten it a little, but it is what it is. The leather isn't bad, but it isn't great. I think that the toe box or the sleekness of it is a little, maybe a little, I don't know, a little up more. I can't describe how I want to say it, but I think it's a little different, but I think a lot of the other stuff is, on point. Maybe some of the colors might be off. I don't know. I don't remember. There might be some other reviews out there that might have that OGs and stuff like that. But overall, it's not a bad shoe. It's not, you know, they didn't do a bad job with these. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course, everything's gonna be white and shiny and, you know, look pristine and new because it is. Now, a lot of times with 14s too, you know, like I said before early in the video, they don't make a lot of these. So the stock isn't gonna be that much. I wear size 11.5. So the thing is, if you have a big foot, any shoe that comes out, period, from going forward, it doesn't matter. You always got to make that decision. If you wear big feet, certain shoes, yes, they're gonna sit. But if you wear a shoe, you know, size that's popular or whatever, even if it's not, make your mind up. Buy the shoe, because if not, and you try to get it for later, just like I said, a lot of people say, oh, they're gonna sit. I can go back and get it later. It's not gonna be the case. Sometimes you gotta make your mind up to go ahead and get a shoe. But overall, just wanted to say, yeah, tumble leather looks, you know, decent and everything. They got all the stuff right. It looks good. You know, I think some of the finish on here might be, of course it's newer. It's not gonna be like matted out or like faded or, you know, kind of look like the OGs or whatever. But from what I remember, everything looks pretty, you know, good considering. But like I said before, every retro is not gonna be exact like the OG. There's gonna be something off, just like the Black Cement 3s that are coming out. It's not gonna be exact, you know what I mean? But the sole looks about right. You know, I think the red might be a little different color from what I can remember. I don't totally remember, like I said, but my OGs, I don't have them anymore. They got stolen with a bunch of other shoes from my apartment when I was younger. It is what it is. Can't do anything about it, but you know, but like I said, I passed on the other retros, decided to get these. Glad I was able to get it for at least $190. One thing too, you know, different boxes. The shoes. So this is the new box right here, of course. So one difference is that I do remember is that the old box, and this is my Jordan 13 box. So of course I don't have it like I just said. So this is my Jordan 13 box. So the tag looked more like this versus like this on the OG box. So that's one thing I do remember, that the tag on the boxes look different. And I think the box is a little bit bigger now than what it is for these, but this is like the old style box or whatever that they used to come in. So that's one thing I do remember. But overall, nice shoe, can't complain. Let me know in the comments below if you cop these or not. Let me know in the comments below if you hit on the Wu-Tang Dunks too. Got a story about that later. I'll talk about it later. But again, Jordan 3's coming up, Jordan 4 Fears coming up. I'm looking forward to that. So we shall see. But again, let me know in the comments below if you got a cop on this. Can't talk right now, but I'm trying to get this done, like I said, because I'm watching football. So I'm trying to make sure I get back to it. But hey, it is what it is. But let me know down in the comments below if you cop these and stuff and everything. Again, follow me on Instagram for stuff that I'm posting on YouTube. Again, I appreciate everyone out there. Stay safe, stay blessed, and remember, you're never too old to drip.